Is Ndindi Nyoro a state project? That's the question I want us to answer in this video, because a lot is being said about Ndindi Nyoro. Some saying he is a William Ruto's project to divide the mountains vote. Rigathi was today speaking in Murang'a County, where he badly attacked Ndindi Nyoro, alleging Ndindi Nyoro is a project. Let's listen to Rigathi, for his sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
Hata hapa Murang'a amemwambia vijana wengine hapa watengeneza kahwirubaro, watu wajifiche hapo, wanajifanya hawataki Kasongo, lakini ni watu ya Kasongo na ni wheelbarrow ya Kasongo. Mtakubali watu ya Murang'a?
Where is the truth in all this? If keenly you've been following Rigathi Gachagua's style and brand of politics, if you are not reading with him from the same page, he normally brands you a state project. Ndindi Nyoro is not his first casualty. And when I say that, I'm not exonerating Ndindi Nyoro. He might as well be a project. But if you look at Rigathi very keenly, if you disagree with him, he brands you a state project. That brings us to our second question. What makes Rigathi brand Ndindi Nyoro a state project? The first reason, Ndindi Nyoro is coming out as one of the main threats Rigathi has to deal with on the mountain. Nindi is a very young, ambitious politician. Rigathi, on his part, is aged and his ambitions seems to be crumbling. Ndindi's political prospects are very high. Rigathi, on his part, his political ambitions and prospects seems to be crumbling. Rigathi is about 60 years old, while Ndindi Nyoro is maybe approaching 40. He's below 40, I suppose. But we have a Rigathi Gachagua here, who is almost 60. Time is not on Rigathi Gachagua's side. He sees Ndindi Nyoro as an immediate political threat. So to curtail Ndindi Nyoro's political prospects, he has to hoodwink the mountain voters that this young man here is a state project. Rigathi Gachagua is a good student of Rutoism. Ruto normally uses propaganda. And before William Ruto was elected Kenya's president, he used a lot of propaganda. That's what Rigathi learned from Ruto, and is just trying to deploy that on his critics or opponents on the mountain. So it's a fact that if you are a Rigathi Gachagua's political opponent, he will brand you a project. And here is identifying Ndindi Nyoro because Ndindi Nyoro seems to be one of Rigathi Gachagua's main political opponents. Another reason, this is just Rigathi Gachagua's script to lock out other political parties from the mountain. Rigathi wants the mountain to be solely a DCP stronghold. He does not want any other political party on the mountain. It's a fact that Ndindi Nyoro will come or will face 2027 elections with a different political party to DCP. I'm not seeing Ndindi Nyoro joining Rigathi Gachagua's DCP party. And Rigathi has hatched this plot to lock out these other political parties from the mountain. That will easily give him a bargaining power with the person who will be elected in 2027. If Rigathi can scoop a majority seats on the mountain alone with this DCP party, assuming William Ruto wins 2027 presidential election, Rigathi will most definitely reach out to Ruto, or Ruto can easily reach out to Rigathi, and the two can work together. They can strike a deal. I'm seeing a Rigathi who might be aiming at that. He wants to have as many elected leaders as possible who he will now negotiate with after 2027. And he can only have those elected leaders if he locks other political parties from the mountain. I'm also seeing a Rigathi who is just quarrelsome. A man who is always bitter. Bitter with everybody, bitter with everything. And I'm saying that because look at even Rigathi Gachagua's close allies. Those who are his close allies. They have all dumped him. They have all dumped him. I'm seeing a man who is very difficult to work with. And maybe it's just a matter of time. We might also start seeing some of these opposition principles starting to part ways with Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi might just be a bitter man, a quarrelsome man who opens fights with everybody. That's why he's calling Ndindi Nyoro a state project. But that aside, is Ndindi Nyoro a William Ruto's project? I've seen some political pundits making such assumptions that Ndindi Nyoro is Ruto's project. Ndindi Nyoro used to be William Ruto's project in managing Rigathi Gachagua's popularity on the mountain. That was before Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. Upon Rigathi being impeached, I'm seeing a Ndindi Nyoro who expected William Ruto to make him the deputy president. Ruto instead made Professor Kithure Kindiki the deputy president. I'm seeing a Ndindi Nyoro who genuinely was very much disappointed, and Ndindi Nyoro who genuinely might have cut his ties with William Samoei Ruto. And that's why he was also demoted as a chairman of one of these parliamentary committees. So the split between William Ruto and Ndindi Nyoro is there. But again, one day in Kenya's politics is a very long period of time. There are no permanent friends or enemies in Kenya's politics, but just permanent interests. Maybe Ndindi Nyoro and William Ruto, their interests might or can converge once again. But as of now, I'm seeing a Ndindi Nyoro and a William Ruto reading from two different scripts. Rigathi is just a person who is just trying to consolidate his support base on the mountain. And he has to use propaganda to consolidate that support. It's very unfortunate that some Mount Kenya residents are buying his lies. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, also subscribe, give the video a like. We still have a lot of videos lined up for detailed analysis. Make sure you don't miss any of our videos by subscribing. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.